you talk about assets and resources in the book, and data is very much a starting point for me very often when I think about an organization. What data have you got that you want to keep secure? And
Yeah.
it's certainly something that I've had various challenges have come up with in the past that I've needed to address. Um, when you think about that data, think about it in detail. Which bits of it are the most important bits, and which bits of it are the most sensitive bits? And then you can sort of broaden the scope from data to thinking about resources in a more general way. What are the things that you have got in your organization that you need to protect? Um, and actually, what are the things outside of your organization that you need to protect? Uh, I always like to ask the question, what could go wrong? What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah.
Um, that's a great question for business analysts always to ask. I think, what could possibly go wrong? What's the worst thing that could happen here? And what's the
Yeah.
second worst thing that could happen here? And just explore those a bit. Not being, scared of particular topics because, oh, that might be getting a bit technical, but just keeping that thought process at just a common sense level, really, just a common sense level. What could go wrong here? And just thinking that through and talking to the stakeholders about it, talking to all the stakeholders about it. In that sense, you could say, cybersecurity is a bit like discussion about any other non-functional requirements. Business analysts are often a bit uh, hesitant about talking about non-functional requirements because they think they don't have the necessary expertise in whatever it might be,
Yeah.
performance or usability or whatever it is. But it's just common sense, really. It's just asking that question, what could go wrong? What would be acceptable? What would make an unacceptable solution? What risks would would an unacceptable solution expose us to and expose our customers and other stakeholders to?